Eartha Kitt, once labelled by Orson Welles the most exciting woman in the world, feels as much at home in Batley as if she'd been born there. Here in the middle of industrial Yorkshire, she's even managed to find a rural retreat where she and her 8-year-old daughter Kit can escape the hurly-burly of her show business career.
I think Batley is a beautiful place. I think that it's quite different than any other part of the world I have been in. I know that there are areas like this all over England, maybe, but not quite as characteristic as this place is. Where is it?
Where's what?
Oh, here it is. I was very curious about this. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, dear. You want to try it? Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, what is it?
Hold it. Hold it.
It's what?
Hold it.
It's the udder.
Yes, very tasty.
You eat it just like it is now. What is this, salt? You put salt on it?
And vinegar.
Salt and vinegar.
Right.
Wait a minute, let me put my packages down. Is this how you do it, with vinegar and all? Do you like a bit, Kit?
Oh, it's lovely.
No, I've never had it before. You don't cook it or
It's beautiful.
Do you see us dining on caviar and pheasant with the descendants of royalty? Well, with my champagne taste and your beer bottle pocket, I'll be having pheasant while you're dining with the peasants, dunking donuts in a diner without me.
As a person who comes here to visit Batley and comes to visit England, I can see much more behind, obviously, what you're looking at than you can see. For instance, I don't think you can see the trees for the forest. Now, I can look around Batley on this hillside over there, for instance. Those homes, to me, are absolutely beautiful. I think also that it depends on what kind of people you have in an area, too. That also makes a place beautiful to me. I mean, go back to California. When we walk through Beverly Hills, for instance, you can't walk through Beverly Hills because the policeman will come up to you and say, do you have a piece of paper to say that you are privileged to walk through this area, you know, which I think is very funny.
Down in the courty Mary Jane, down in the down in the courty Mary Jane, down in the courty Mary Jane, on Ilkla Batat, on Ilkla Batat, on Ilkla Batat.
I better, where's a pencil? I want to write that down. Hey, who's got a pencil? Yes, I had a book a little while ago. Yes, look here, thank you. I want to write that down, because I want you to teach it to me. How do you spell it? How do you spell it? Ilkla? How do you spell it?
We call
I-L-K.
Broad Yorkshire, you see.
Ilkla, Moor, Baht, T-O-K?
No, T-A-T.
T-A-T. Oh, Batat. Now, what does that mean? What do you mean you don't know what it means? Okay, teach it to me. On
Ilkla Moor.
On Ilkla Moor,
That means without an at.
I think the people here are very warm and friendly. And I don't think that they have forgotten how to be human beings. For instance, if you're in New York, have you ever been in New York?
Yes.
You know what they are like in New York? They're like, you even hate to say it because you don't want to say this about your own country, but it is true. And I think it has to do with the economical progress of the world, wherever it is, wherever progress happens to be. And New York, to me, is a terrible example of progress to the extent that when you are walking through the streets of New York and all the traffic and the banging, you cannot walk from one end of New York City, get into a cab, for instance, and go from one end of Manhattan to the other one in peace. I mean, people are screaming out of the windows saying, get out of the way, you know, and so forth. And you walk through the streets and people are angry. They're walking around as though the whole burden of the world is on their shoulders. The only time I feel New York are human is when the dollar is not in competition with the world. But here I feel there's a family feeling all the time. We walk through the streets here and people are very friendly and warm. Not only that, when you look at their faces, you see that they are happy people. They may have very little, it's true, but they haven't forgotten how to be human. Somebody's been courting Mary Jane. That doesn't sound like a national anthem to me.
That's been a courting.
That's been a courting.
Mary Jane. Mary Jane.
Mary Jane. And what else?
On Ilkla Moor about that, you see.
Oh, really? Oh, he's been courting Mary Jane on Ilkla Moor. Very good. That's been a courting. Who?
It is that.
What is it?
That's.
Oh, that's been a courting. Now you tell me.
We would imagine that you would be part of a pretty racy society. I mean, why is it that you feel this affiliation with the people up here? You come from a different world.
Yes, but I wasn't born in such a different world. I came out of extreme poverty. And I have acquired things, yes. But you see, I have acquired the things. The things have not acquired me. Now, before I go...
What about your tripe? What about your...
Oh, yes, what about my tripe? Well, before, as I leave, I'd like to hear you all sing on Ilkla Moor Batat, on Ilkla Moor Batat, on Ilkla Moor Batat. Oy vey. On Ilkla Moor Batat. Are you going to enjoy it? Okay? Bye.
An Ilkla Moor Batat, 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 an Ilkla. Do you know that song? Do you know that song? Come on, sing it for me.